Back in the courtroom.
Yay. Hi, Gumshoe.
What is that now? Is it time for my trial already?
Yes.
I've already told you a gazillion times, pal. I didn't do it.
I'll be the judge of that, Detective Gumshoe.
Shouldn't the judge be the judge of that?
True.
No, you won't. I'll be the judge of that.
You're not even a prosecutor, so shut up, little miss.
No. I'm the judge around here, and I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Why can't you guys be a little less judgmental? Yes, well, speak of hasty judgments, Detective Gumshoe. I'm afraid I must apologize for an error in judgment on my part.
I, in fact, did not see you murder somebody.
Your Honor, I don't believe you should apologize just yet.
We kind of figured out what the hell's going on, though.
Yeah, we kind of did. We have yet to prove he is completely innocent of this crime.
I mean, he did let a child in there. Then again, so did Edgeworth, actually.
Yeah.
I guess so. What are you guys talking about?
In any case, I would like to testify as to your... I would like you to testify as to your actions while you were on guard duty. And please remember, you are not on trial. This is all just part of the investigation. As such, you may still be found to be innocent. However, if you should give false testimony...
Then the judge will give you 5 more chances.
Yo!
Oh yeah, get used to that too.
My whip will object loud and clear.
That's not a whip.
If
Not yet.
you're found to be lying, you'll be held indefinitely. Understood?
That's not how that works. Probably.
I got you, pal.
Thinking back on the state of the crime scene and the judge's testimony, it's obvious that Detective Gumshoe is lying. And if I can't break his lie, then we may never get a break in this case. Alright?
But why is he hiding it? I want to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about too, while I was on duty.
I came down here to this courthouse on Detective Bat's orders. As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in front of lobby number 2. From that time on, until I heard the gunshot, I was in the hallway the whole time. On my honor as a detective, I swear it wasn't me, pal.
He still sings the same tired tune.
In that case, I'll just have to change the melody. I know he's lying, and it's time I pulled the information I need out of him.
I don't think he's lying. He's just omitting the full truth.
Yep, he's not really...
There is a difference.
He's omitting some of it, yeah.
I mean, we know this is a fact. Detective Bat already said that. We know that. This is the one where we'd have to press.
Yeah, I think so. Hold it! You claim to have been in that hallway the whole time. However, is it not a fact that you did something while you were in that hallway?
He never left the hallway, so he's not lying.
Of course I did something. I got at the door to lobby number 2, pal. What else?
Oh. Very well then. And what exactly does guarding that door entail?
Well, to put it simply... Oh, I know. It was my job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch.
Why'd you need to do that?
Oh? Detective Gumshoe, you mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door to lobby number 2? Is that really what you wish to testify to the effect of?
You got it, pal.
It's a good thing you're a slob, detective.
I didn't take a single step away from that door just like I was ordered not to.
He was actually ordered to not take a step from that door.
Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden?
Is that why he's hiding this? Because he was ordered to stand at the door and he sat on the bench? Is he seriously hiding it for that? Please
I think so. I think that is legit the reason. Because we are all in shock. And in awe of your utter stupidity.
Scruffy, if you're going to lie, at least tell us a more believable one.
I honestly want her just to break that thing when she gets angry enough. I want that to be an animation.
Ouch! But I'm not lying!
I mean, you are.
I should hurry up and bring this intrepid testimony to a close. Didn't take a single step. That's why we know the flaw is. The fingerprints on the thing where he sat.
Yeah, I was thinking if we had testimony from the judge.
I have an objection.
What is it, pal?
Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere.
I got it from a little girl who kicked me in the leg. For some reason that I still don't comprehend.
Yeah, it still kind of hurts.
Hey, it's one of those things. The courthouse special Smith's rules, right, pal?
I still question why she did kick him.
Precisely. In that case, I suppose that you also recall the solid hallway bench.
Hey, you know what? I think it was probably me that did that. Detective Gumshoe, you know you can't go around dirtying up the courthouse like this.
You inconsiderable slovenly pig!
Yeah! I promise to clean up later, I swear!
Now then, shall we get down to business?
get down to business.
How about the fact that you didn't move even a single step from in front of that door? If that really were the case, then how were you able to buy a pack of Swiss rolls?
Arrgh!
I furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from in front of that door, how did you manage to get dirty with your crappy hands?
Ouch!
Oh, poor Gumshoe.
A piece of Francisco's whip can do more damage than my words alone can.
I wonder why.
Alright, I confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a pack for myself, okay? I thought I'd get chewed out again if anyone found out about me eating on the job.
Oh, so it's about you eating on the job that's the problem.
So I didn't want to say anything. Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you do the whole dastardly deed. I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine.
Oh no, the nightmare.
Oh yeah, oh no!
Okay, I'm sorry for lying. But that's all I'm sorry for, you got that? Because I'm not holding anything else back.
But you couldn't afford it.
And that last statement, it may sound like it makes sense. However, there's something I don't quite believe about it. Are you sure you're not withholding further information from us?
Huh? Of course not. I ain't got nothing else to hide, pal.
Oh, if only that were true, Detective Gumshoe.
But it's true, pal. I swear there's nothing else.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you are aware of the price of the pack of Swiss rolls, correct?
Huh? Remind me again, pal.
That vending machine out in the hallway is selling packs of 2 Swiss rolls for $6 a pack. Outrageously expensive.
Seriously.
And yet, according to you, you didn't have any cash on you until you cashed your $5 annual bonus check.
Oh, so we don't have to start presenting these facts that we've done earlier. Good.
Isn't that right? Let me ask then, how did you manage to purchase a pack all by yourself? Can you prove me with a proper explanation to that? Or provide me?
I told you I bought it by myself, pal. There wasn't anyone else in that hallway with me.
Why are you defending her?
So there's no one who could have helped me buy it. Wait, don't tell me. You got some kind of proof that there was someone else in the hallway, don't you?
Correct.
As if you could. I mean, what are the chances of that? Wait, you do?
Of course I do.
What? How?
What proof do I have that there must have been someone else there in the hallway?
The balloon?
Yes.
What the heck is that? I knew you didn't really have anything.
Okay.
Your prosecutor's all the same, always lying to people. You should stop, you know. I refuse to be lectured by the likes of you, detective.
What? Really?
Miles, how long do you plan on being strung along by this moronic detective?
Really?
I have no intention of falling for his lie, because there was definitely a second person.
Really?
Because if he truly was alone all along, then that piece of evidence should not exist. What proof do you
What?
have then? Dropped by mysterious young girl.
That's the only other thing?
Yep.
Really?
Apparently it was not balloon.
What?
Hey, you showed that to me 2 seconds ago. Not 2 seconds ago, pal.
I think you're under the mistaken impression that I bought this pack of rolls.
Wait, if you didn't buy it, then that means you must have stolen it, you thief!
What?
Well, I would never do such a thing.
Especially not $6.
All you liars are the same. You started as thieves. You're under arrest, pal.
What?
Okay, I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start out as liars. And in that case, what does that say about you, detective?
Ugh.
This particular Swiss roll was dropped by a certain someone.
Oh.
There were 2 rolls in this package. You ate one of them, but you then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you?
No way, pal. You got it all wrong. I ate both of them.
Where did you come from?
It would appear that we've caught you at last.
What are you doing here? Your dad is dead. I think that's her dad. I assume. Or maybe an uncle. Also, I love that she's in a fighting stance.
Like it's just a fighting character, that's funny.
Hey, don't you dare do anything bad to that girl.
It would appear that they do know each other after all. So why do you continue to come up to me and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow?
I have a name, and it's Kay.
Hey, what?
Kay Faraday.
Faraday. Are you perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter?
I'm not a you, I'm Kay. And the future Yatagarasu.
Hey, you know, good little girls don't kick other people.
Screw you.
Especially not hard enough to leave a big nasty bruises like the way you do.
Oh, go Kay. Well, then you shouldn't have put Gummy under arrest, mister.
Gummy?
My girl said she's talking about Detective Gumshoe.
Not the cute nickname you've given him?
Oh, I'm so referring to him as Gummy from now on. Gummy didn't do anything wrong!
Okay.
It appears that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail.
Rah!
Oh my god, she's cute. We get to walk around here.
Yeah, but I really don't want to.
We have
That
to.
is not that. Oh, what, 3 years making a height difference?
Yeah, apparently.
Alright, Kay, let's talk. That is not the talk button. Nope, Z.
Now then, Kay.
She's like a stray cat.
I wonder if I should feed her something.
Hey, I stole this from you earlier when you kicked me!
Kay, I promise to give this to you if you calm down.
Ooh, a Swiss roll!
It really belongs to you, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was saving it for Daddy.
Oh my.
Your father. He's,
Oh, don't say another word, pal. She doesn't know yet.
Oh. That's why.
I think she does.
Yeah, but I feel,
Huh.
but I get Gumshoe's logic. He was trying to protect her from, the fact that her father might be dead.
Her father is dead. Might be. He's not kidnapped or anything. We've seen his corpse.
That her father is dead. Yeah, I think that's Gumshoe's logic.
The only logical thing he's done so far. Thanks for watching out for me, Gummy. But how do you know about Daddy? Ever heard the gods talking? About how he's not here anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect him.
Hey,
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
just let it out. It's alright. Let it all out. Your father just passed away after all. I myself was also involved in a case at this courthouse when I was a young child.
And you'll be involved in it many times in the future.
Yes, I will, and I don't even realize it yet, but I can feel it in my heart. A case in which my father, who was defense attorney, passed away.
He was technically shot by Von Karma.
But I don't
You just don't know that yet.
I don't know about that yet, yeah. All of my dreams of becoming a lawyer were crushed into fine ash on that nightmarish day.
Again, because of Von Karma.
Even now, the wound festers deep in the depths of my soul. Ever since that incident, I've dedicated myself to locking away every criminal I can. Now, I have this happen right in front of me. This child. I feel a certain shared fate. A common bond between us.
Miles Edgeworth, what sort of gentleman are you? Are you going to just stand there and watch a lady cry?
Yes.
Ah, you're right. Sorry about that.
I was lost in thought. You know how
Hey.
flashbacks within flashbacks are.
Hey, how about we use this handkerchief here? Dry your little eyes. Oh. Oh, that's what she gave you back. What
Yeah.
gave us back.
What kind of sound is that?
You're when you're trying to dry your nose, whatever it's called. Blow your nose.
Yeah, but I can't make that effect.
No, my cravats! Don't blow your nose at that!
Okay. I feel better now. Thanks. My cravat.
Okay, are you going to be alright?
Yep. I'm already all right.
Okay, something is
she got
up.
that quick.
Something is up. Somehow I hardly doubt that. I'm not going to push it.
Probably hasn't fully processed it yet.
Yeah, you might be right.
And maybe when she's in the safety of her home, she'll be able to process things easier than being in a somewhat unfamiliar place around unfamiliar people.
True.
I promised Daddy I'd never cry in front of strangers.
And you're a good kid, aren't you, Kay? You always keep your promises, right?
But she broke her promise earlier, Gumshoe. Or Gummy. That's right. Even if I can't see Daddy anymore, I'm still going to keep all my promises.
You're a very brave girl, Kay.
You're a very good child for keeping the promises you made to your papa.
You're like 3 years older than me.
I'll even testify that you didn't cry, just for you.
Who's testifying here? Thank you very much, lady.
It's a girl thing.
It's nothing. I'm only telling the truth, after all.
It would appear that because her father was a respected prosecutor, Francesca is sympathetic to Kay's feelings.
No, Francesca just has a soft spot for children.
Yeah, and for women.
I think it's mostly children.
True.
There's always just a guy around the women that she just wants to beat.
That's true. But
So the
you're
women are
kind of
safe.
right. We've always seemed to be very sympathetic to children.
Not that there's been many children she's interacted with. It was mostly Pearl.
Yeah, and
And even that wasn't too much.
Yeah, I think she was pretty alright with Pearl.
She made Pearl cry.
Yeah,
I
true.
think.
Yeah, I think she did, yeah.
And didn't Pearl attack her or something?
I think so.
Go Pearl! Best young child, I guess, in game. I don't know. That's not much of a competition. There's Pearl. There's younger Kay here. There's, the Steel Samurai child. Am I missing any others?
I don't think so. We not really had many children show up, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I can't think of any others. The next youngest person, I think, was Penny after that.
Yeah.
Because I think she was like 16 or something. 16, 17?
Yeah.
I know she was an intern. I wish she had more of a role in the series.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't have to have that, you know?
Nah.
Hey, what kind of person was your father?
Daddy was a hero of justice. His job was to catch all the bad people in the world, like the Steel Samurai, which doesn't exist yet, probably. Actually, I don't know, does it?
Oh, that would be the thing before the Steel Samurai that's rolling now. I forgot the name of it, but they mentioned that was a thing.
I don't have the lore down for it, so...
So to you, a prosecutor is a hero of justice, huh? I suppose we are in a sense, as we are the ones who seek guilty verdicts for criminals.
Plus, you know what? Whenever I came to the courthouse, Daddy would buy me an absolute favorite treat, Swiss rolls! Ah, that's where his entire parenting budget went.
Guess so. Oh.
I want to be a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy! I'll just do it differently!
Yeah, she'll be a modern day Robin Hood.
So I've been working really hard on my acrobatic skills.
I see. What have you been working hard on?
I've been working hard to keep all the promises Daddy and I made together.
Oh.
Aww.
Aww.
Can I read it?
A promise notebook. May I take a look inside, Kay?
Sure, okay.
Appears to be an exchange diary of sorts between father and daughter. Mr. Ferrier's writing conveys a sense of the kind of a man he was. This little notebook just might come in handy later.
Oh, just steal the book.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for showing it to me, Kay.
I haven't read it yet. I want to read it. Never take things from a stranger. She breaks that. Never go anywhere with a stranger. She breaks that later. Always greet people with a smile. I haven't seen her break that. She's broken the next one, unless you ask Francisca. I assume she hasn't broken 5. And that's that.
Okay. I hope you'll continue to work hard and become a hero just like your father.
I'm gonna try! I just want to know what alien picks her up.
Hey, Kay, so I'm a detective that catches the bad people, right?
Oh no. Gummy, stop it.
That makes me a hero too.
Yeah! You're really cool too, Gummy!
Yeah, aren't I, Kay?
What is with the two of them?
Gumshoe allows his inner child to exist. You don't know what an inner child is?
Plus, Gumshoe is very good with children. Like, he seems to really like being around children, even if he sometimes shows them a freaking gun.
Hey, Pearl! Want to hold this fully loaded gun?
I hand down verdicts of justice. That makes me a hero too.
Yeah, but you're old!
Yes, and thanks to your oh-so-heroic testimony, you almost painted such a detective as a vile criminal and sent him off to jail.
I'm really sorry about that.
Gummy is not a bad man, okay? I'll kick you in the shin!
A poor judge. He's being treated like a vile criminal rather than a hero of justice.
Oh man, Kay's the greatest.
He really is. It appears that you and Detective Gumshoe are good friends, Kay.
Yeah, we're friends.
In that case, would you mind telling me a little more about him? So I take it that you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier?
Yep, I was on my way to see Daddy when I saw Gummy standing there. He was standing in the hallway staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi.
And when was this?
Huh? Oh, before everything got crazy.
How long were the two of you together?
We only talked for a little while, and then we went on our own ways.
That's right, pal. Ken and I only talk for a little while, and that's it.
Her balloon popped as well.
Oh, which means we have now confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the recess, isn't that right?
Yes.
You got me!
Why is that a problem? Is it just because he's lying at this point? I told you to stop picking at Gummy, mister!
Very well then. I'll just have to speak with the good detective in private later.
I love the fighting stance!
I love Kay. She's funny and cute. Were you the one who bought this pack of Swiss rolls, Kay?
Well, I didn't really have a lot of money, and I somehow made $1 out of all the pennies and quarters I had. But that still wasn't enough, and I really, really wanted one.
Not to think of it. You did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. And that's when you came and asked me to change your money, correct?
Yeah! Thanks a bunch for doing that, mister!
Sure. But let me ask you, even with that $1, you still didn't have enough, correct?
Well, that's why...
Hey, if you bully Kay anymore, I'm gonna have to arrest you, pal.
God.
Need I remind you that you're the one the one currently under arrest.
I'll arrest the person who arrested me.
Yo!
Kay, get her.
I sense that Kay is going to be less than a forthcoming with this question.
Sorry about your roughly thing.
Yes, well, now that it's positively drenched in your nasal mucus. Don't worry, Kay, I have a spare. So here, you can have this one. Ah!
I don't want it. But Daddy said, never take things from a stranger. Not a promise, though.
Ah, it's one of the promises you made in your promise notebook, correct?
Yeah, look, see, it's right here on this page. Really? I didn't see it. Oh, it was number 1, duh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a stranger, probably.
Alright then, I'm not going to give this to you. I'm merely allowing you to borrow it. You can take it home, wash it nice and clean, and then give it to me next time we meet.
Which will so happen to be in about 7 years in the future, where you'll find me when I'm saying, yeah!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, Daddy never said I couldn't borrow things from strangers. Wow.
She's got a point. And he's got his spare on. Now then, Detective Gumshoe. Uh-oh. I believe it is now crystal clear that you were with little Kay in that hallway.
Ugh.
I told you to stop being mean to Gummy. I'll kick you again.
Mthis, there is still something you have yet to resolve.
I beg your pardon?
You still haven't offered an explanation for why that man would lie to us.
I'm still wondering the same thing.
That's, well...
Gummy, don't tell me you lied for my sake.
Hey, don't worry about it, Kay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Ah, so that's why.
So what was Detective Gumshoe's motive for lying? If you can't explain that, then you can't call this a perfect investigation.
His reason for lying is very simple.
What?
Here's what I believe to be his reason. From simple observation of the detective's actions and his interactions with Kay, it's obvious the detective was lying for the young girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Promise 1, never take things from a stranger. She took the Swiss rolls from Gumshoe.
Oh.
And he's covering for her. That is so stupid.
Oh, that is kind of stupid, yeah.
Mr. Faraday and Kay's promise notebook? How does this explain anything?
It honestly doesn't.
If you could take a look at this page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger.
But did he even know about her promise notebook? Did she like go over it about the Swiss rolls or something?
When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay.
I guess she told him?
What a fool of a foolish reason for a fool!
Yo!
Why does this music seem Halloweeny? Gummy, you lied because of me, didn't you?
Because I'm your friend, Kay, that's why.
Gummy!
At long last, Detective Gumshoe, can you please tell me the whole truth now?
I guess there's no beating you, huh, pal? Okay, I'll spill the goods. I've been standing guard for a while.
I mean, how long would you be standing guard? 30, 40 minutes at most?
I was getting really hungry, and that snack vending machine was taunting me.
But all of the cash you had on you was $5. That wasn't enough to buy anything, right?
Because these are outrageous prices.
Yep.
After all, the cheapest item on that machine is a $6 pack of Swiss rolls.
Yeah, but then like an angel from heaven, Kay showed up.
With her balloon. I was thinking about sharing a snack with Daddy. So I wanted to buy a Swiss roll, but I only had about $1 in coins.
So we pooled my $5 and her $1 together, and bought a pack of Swiss rolls together.
But I was worried about breaking one of my promises. So then Gummy said,
Mr. Ferry is one scary guy when he gets mad. But don't worry, you won't get in trouble if I don't tell, right? Besides, you bought it with me, so you didn't really get it from me, you know?
he told me it'd be okay. And he gave me a whole roll to save and give to Daddy.
Who knew such coffee could be so considerate?
Indeed. Detective, I take it that you then sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together.
Yeah, we split the other roll and ate it right then. Sweet taste of that cake's chocolate. I'll never forget it as long as I live, pal.
Anyway. Okay, I believe this also belongs to you.
It's trash. Oh, that's from the balloon I popped.
It's bad manners to leave garbage lying around, Kay.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for not throwing Sis one piece away.
Yeah, seriously, it was high up and she probably didn't know.
It was sitting high up on the windowsill where you couldn't see it. So just Sis once, I forgive you.
Thinking about it, Kay and Francesca have not met again, have they?
They have not yet.
I hope they do.
I hope they do.
I want to
too.
see their interaction because Francesca seems like she would remember.
Oh yeah, she seems like that kind of person.
And then Kay will scream she is Yatagrasu and Francesca will be confused.
Yep, very much so.
But that balloon! I wanted to surprise Gummy a little, so I popped it on purpose. Oh.
Oh.
And because of me, Gummy dropped his half of the Swiss roll.
Wow, you really got me there, pal.
Damn, she's a mischievous little child, isn't she?
She's Care Faraday, the Yatagrasu. So, I thought maybe I should give Gummy this other role. And then I saw you picking on Gummy, mister. So I just had to kick you really, really hard.
So you kicked me, is that it?
You sure are feisty one.
I'm really sorry, mister.
It's alright. I'm perfectly unharmed.
Oh, in that case, I'll kick you again.
What? But about this Swiss roll, would it be alright with you if I held on to it until Detective Gumshoe is cleared of all charges and free to go?
I guess that's happening in this one day. Yeah, sure. Just make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay?
Of course, I promise. Now then, I believe we have proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duty, which undeniably proves that Detective Gumshoe could not have committed the double murders.
No, it's her. Actually, it proves just the opposite, Edgeworth. You've just shown that Detective Gumshoe is the only one who could have committed the crime.
What do you mean?
It's kind of rude to eavesdrop, Miss You.
Yeah, she's trying to pin it on Gumshoe too much. She's definitely guilty. Okay, I need that sprite.
That is a good sprite.
I'm getting lectured on manners by a girl with a penchant for whipping people.
What? How dare you talk back with such insolence?
You're wrong, lady. Gummy's not the bad guy. Oh, and what have we here? What is a child doing here in the courthouse? Bailiff, please take this child away. There's a bailiff in here? Yep, good luck catching her.
Oh, Miss Callisto, you! That girl is Mr. Faraday's.
I know. So what? You think that just because she's the victim's daughter, she gets to just run wild all around the crime scene? I mean, now she has a reason to run wild all around the crime scene. I think it's actually quite dangerous for her, to speak nothing of getting underfoot.
I suppose you're right. However,
As long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the real issue at hand. Now then, detective, you were in front of the door to lobby number 2 the entire time, correct?
Yeah, but...
You see? Isn't it obvious that it could only be the detective? He is the only person who could have gone into lobby number 2 at the time of the murder.
I have no counter-argument to that.
The window! Don't worry, I've already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal arrest.
but the investigation is far from over.
Oh, that's right. I was going to speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless to talk to the suspect out in the open without a guard?
I suppose it is.
To be fair, we have Francesca.
Yeah.
Well, as someone with more experience in law than you, allow me to share something. Always keep a good eye on the criminal, or you may regret what comes of your negligence.
Ooh, Miles, I can't believe you're letting Sis woman let you like Sis. Sis is unforgivable as a disciple of Von Karma.
Down, Tigress. Now then, I'll be looking forward to the results of your investigation.
So, we're back to square one.
Actually, this is our last chance. Until that if we fail to solve this case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged under all of the circumstantial evidence.
Oh man, I wonder what happens to Gumshoe in the future.
Yeah, oh my! This investigation's not over yet. There's still one location we have yet to inspect. Where Detective Bad and Miss Yu were at the time of the crime. Lobby number 1.
I agree. But we'll do that next episode.